breaking news. Turns out the pancreas is a very important organ. It serves in not one, but two vital bodily systems, the endocrine system and the digestive system. But to learn how they serve these systems, we're first going to talk about the endocrine system and then the digestive system. Joining me, we have Chris, who will be talking about the endocrine system. Chris, to you.
Thanks, John. Well, this is how the pancreas affects the endocrine system. So you're going along easy here in the normal blood glucose level of 70 milligrams to 100 milligrams. Then you have a spike, which means elevated blood glucose levels. At that point, the pancreas will secrete insulin, which converts glucose into glycogen, which then comes back to your normal blood glucose levels. Keep following that. After a huge spike, you're probably going to have a downfall, which is where your low blood glucose comes in. At that point, the pancreas then acts again and secretes glucagon, which helps with the breakdown of glycogen into glucose, which comes back here to your normal blood glucose levels, which fluctuates quite often.
Thanks, Chris. So now that we understand how the pancreas works in the endocrine system, now we're going to talk about how the pancreas works with the digestive system and how the pancreas helps us digest the various nutrients that we consume. For that, we have Tyler in the physiology lab who will talk about that. Tyler?
Thank you, John. Let's talk about how the pancreas affects the digestive system. Basically, it secretes enzymes for breaking down nutrients. The digestive enzymes are trypsin and chymotrypsin, amylase, and lipase. Amylase works to break down carbohydrates, lipase breaks down fat, and trypsin and chymotrypsin work to break down the proteins. Back to you, John.
Thank you, Tyler. Now we have a full understanding of how the pancreas works and what bodily functions it has and what systems it serves. But don't go anywhere. Please stay tuned for after these messages. Hello, welcome back to our presentation on the pancreas. Joining me, we have Taylor Kissel. She has a chronic condition of pancreatitis, and we thought it'd be a really cool way to complement our presentation to have her come on and talk about her pancreas, because she literally thinks about it every single day, so she can talk about its importance. So, Taylor, since you have chronic pancreatitis, can you describe what is chronic pancreatitis, and how does it differ from acute pancreatitis?
Chronic pancreatitis is a chronic inflammation of the pancreas, which is caused by multiple different things, but it differs from acute pancreatitis because acute pancreatitis is one instance of pancreatitis. Chronic is multiple instances. If you have acute pancreatitis multiple times, or even just once, it can lead to chronic pancreatitis due to the scarring that the inflammation causes.
Now, how does pancreatitis affect enzyme secretion?
Depends on how scarred your pancreas is. With the scarring on my pancreas, I have to take enzymes in order to supplement the enzymes secreted by my pancreas. Sometimes, like if you're in an episode, your enzymes will not appear elevated due to the scarring,
Okay.
or they'll appear lower if you have a severely scarred pancreas.
Does your pancreas, with that in mind, does your pancreas secrete certain enzymes more easily than others?
No, it's pretty bad all around.
It's pretty bad all around. So,
amylase is the worst that it's secreted. It does not secrete amylase at all.
so you have trouble dealing with fat in foods?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. Do you know if your condition affects how your pancreas controls your blood glucose level?
Right now, I am not diabetic, but I technically am pre-diabetic.
Okay. Now, the science community defines the pancreas as an accessory organ because it isn't part of the digestive system. Would you consider the pancreas to be an accessory or a necessity?
Well, definitely is a necessity because of how it digests fat that you take in through your food. Also controls your blood sugar levels. They do have a surgery now where they can take out your pancreas and you would be completely fine through the miracles of medicine. But it definitely is a necessity.
Right. All right, well, Taylor, thank you very much. That was very informative. Thank you for joining us.